and gentlemen, guess what? Doug shaved his beard and Ray grew one. We're back with Saturday morning cartoons. I'm your host, Doug McDoubles, and next to me is the greatest co-host of all time. It is Ray McFlurry II. And guess what, guys? Doug's got a mustache, and he feels uncomfortable about it. But we have some incredible topics today. Do us a favor and hit us that old subscribe button on the old YouTube. Hit us up on Patreon with over a bajillion hours of content. You get to see our Smoke Break podcast, all of our early reactions, everything that YouTube would not allow, and you get customized stuff from Ruby Tuesday. And speaking of YouTube, go ahead and hit us on the old join button for Doug's Darlings. You get all kinds of exclusive content over there. It is absolutely spectacular. Now, how you been, man?
Let's round back to the mustache thing.
Yes.
I will say, I do like it. I will say, you look much slimmer this time around because this is not the first time you have done the mustache on the podcast.
Facts.
You look like you've lost a good amount of weight since the last time you did that.
Well,
you look very nice with it.
I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you so much. I feel way better now. Thank you.
You should feel good, man. You look nice.
I've just never been a mustache fan of myself.
I get it.
So having it here feels a little odd.
Feels a little wrong. Yeah. You gotta kind of talk yourself into it.
You know what else feels wrong?
What's that?
The season 4 ending of the Umbrella Academy.
You were talking a little bit off camera, but I want you to really go into the details about why this is bad.
Well, it's the final season, which is fine. It's okay. It's okay that it's the final season. First of all, every other season got 10 episodes. This one got 6.
Oh, wow.
None of them, they didn't really explain a lot of things that they needed to. First of all, they never explained what happened to Sloane. In the very beginning, or the very end of season 3, it shows like a different version of Ben on a train, and they're like, oh, that's a different Ben. Like, there's 2 different Bens everywhere. What the is happening? Never addressed that. Luther gets his monkey body back. Why? Makes no sense. He has new marigold. Why the does he have a monkey body? Now, the Jennifer incident. Ben is dead the first 2 seasons because of the Jennifer incident, and everyone's like, oh, it's just a huge tragic accident. And then you're like, well, what was it? Turns out their brain was wiped, and it's because she had something inside of her opposite of the marigold, called the Durango, which is essentially like the life and the anti-life matter. And so whenever it touches one of the kids with the marigold, it causes the end of the world. Hence why Ben dies, because they're supposed to explode something on a mission when they're kids, and Ben realizes someone's in there and goes to touch her and lets her out. He gets shot in the head, and she does too. Heck? And it's their dad the entire time. He's like, I told you not to open that. And then it's because you don't understand. But yeah. Genuinely, Elliot Page killed it.
Really
killed their role.
That's great.
I was thoroughly impressed with them as Victor again.
That's great.
Just genuinely proud. They were probably one of the better characters. They had the best arc for themselves. I loved Diego's character. But like, man, I was really pissed to not like Ben this entire season and not like Klaus. Like Klaus, they lost all their powers at the end of season 3, and it was just a bunch of horse. And I was like, great, what's going to happen? And then it was like, oh, Klaus is a huge hypochondriac that bubble wraps everything in his house because he's terrified of dying and not coming back. And it's just like, what the okay, fine, whatever. And then he's mad that he gets his powers back because he's like, oh, well, I'm going to relapse. Like, why are you going to relapse? You don't have... No one said you had to relapse. No one said this had to happen.
Just crazy reasoning.
Yeah, so it just was really... stupid. At the very end, they all sacrificed themselves to turn into a giant tree.
Oh wow!
And I was
the same tree?
No.
Oh
yeah, one giant tree together.
A Megazord tree.
Yeah, just like a giant tree in the middle of a park, and it shows everyone's families on a different timeline survived without them. And it just like
that's the ending. What in the world?
Yeah, so they finally saved the world, but all of them dies.
That would piss me off. I get it.
I was livid.
I don't get it, but
I was genuinely pissed off. Aiden Gallagher, still want him to be a Robin somehow. I think he would be an incredible Damian Wayne. Even at 20 years old, he looks young still. He would be a great Damian Wayne.
Fair enough.
I was just, dude, what the fuck? I was so mad, dude. Nick Offerman and Megan Mullally was in it, and they killed it. They were amazing as timeline representatives for a cult.
Oh, nice.
And it was just amazing. But season 4 still sucked, everyone. Get your shit together. Oh, dude, it fucking hurt,
Man,
dude.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I was genuinely like distraught and angry. Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, not a fan. You know what I am a fan of though?
What's that?
Quick segue. Aliens, the movie, the franchise itself. The new movie comes out August 16th. We're not going to watch it. Ray doesn't like scary movies like that.
I'd be too scared.
And I respect that. But you know what I do fuck with? Marvel. You know what they did? Crossover.
Yep.
Aliens versus the Avengers. Why? Because Naruto's going to be with the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, they get to do fun stuff. Avengers get the aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be an very interesting crossover. What is it? Just showed Hulk versus a Xenomorph in the upcoming comic series.
Yeah.
What the hell? Yeah, I don't know. That'll be real interesting to see.
Very, very excited to see that, to be honest with you. I might read the whole series. Now, if it's one thing you and I love, it's Channing Tatum.
Yes.
If it's one thing you and I also love, is a Green Lantern.
Oh, yes.
One thing that you and I never thought we could mix is Channing Tatum and a Green Lantern, but apparently it's heavily rumored that he is one of the main names in consideration to play Hal Jordan in the DCU's Lantern show.
It is amazing that never crossed our radar before, because we've talked about Green Lanterns for 60, 70 episodes.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, damn, that would be a good casting. I want Channing Tatum in anything DC.
I want Channing in anything superhero related.
Give it to me, man. Yeah, if he wants to play Hal Jordan, fuck.
He wants to play Gambit. If you let him play Gambit, then make him Gambit. But don't say, "Oh no, we're not gonna make you Gambit right now," and then let him be a Green Lantern, and then be like, "Well, that's why you're not gonna be Gambit," because then I'll find out. Then it'll be a problem. All right. In other news, ladies and gentlemen, Channing Tatum should be a Green Lantern, or he should be Gambit. This, that, or the other. That's final.
Definitely.
Yeah. Warner Brothers, they have a good idea. Hopefully getting Channing Tatum. But you know what they also have a good idea for? Licensing their franchises to other game studios. Thank goodness.
I like that idea, yeah, because I think Warner Brothers is responsible for Gotham Knights and Kill the Justice League and the Batman Arkham 4 VR only bullcrap fiasco. So yeah, if they license it out, I think like Insomniac would be the same vein like Spider-Man is licensed out to Insomniac. So if we get a Batman equivalent of a different studio getting to do something other than the Arkham Batman,
it'd be nuts.
It's great that they're looking into that.
Epic Games is gonna make one, and it's gonna be incredible.
Shout out Epic, man.
Dude, Epic Games is taking over nowadays with their absolute Doom franchise, with everything Marvel they're doing, with all their DC stuff.
Looks wild.
Also DC related, something that you and I have talked about and speculated about, like if we're gonna get Nightwing, and if we don't get Nightwing, is it because he's gonna be Deadman? What's gonna be that whole situation? And if anyone's gonna bring it up, it's gonna be James Gunn. Officially announced, Deadman, an animated series, is in early development at DC Studios. There's no writers attached to it, and it has yet to be greenlit, but
that is one of the crazier characters you could pull. This is like Kite Man level. Like, what the fuck does he have a show for? Like, that's kind of the pull for this. Like, I know eventually Wonder Woman will get her animated show. I know eventually it'll happen. But still, the fact that we've gotten Blue Beetle, Kite Man, and now Deadman is in the works to like, oh my god, like it'll be dope. I'm gonna watch it, probably react to it.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
What a random fucking character, man. Like,
we're gonna get the craziest characters.
It's just another damn character to add to the list before Wonder Woman. It just keeps blowing my mind. I'm just waiting for that announcement, man, and it's just like Deadman, Kite Man.
Like, hell yeah, but
new
like
Batman show. Like, fuck me.
All right, I guess. Cool. Yeah, man. I am truly excited for Deadman. I want a good actor to play him, dude. Like and not just some random voice act. No, I want I want a good one. And if it's Sean Gunn again, I'm gonna kill myself.
Man, I'm down for it. I'm down for the Deadman show. Like, it's probably a couple years out if it ever happens, but damn. Still a random ass character, man. Yeah. I don't know. I'm down for it.
Without a doubt. Something I'm not looking forward to, and something I never thought would happen. Travis Kelce is getting his own TV show, and not a reality show about him and Taylor Swift, guys, but it is called Are You Smarter Than a Celebrity? A new game show hosted by Travis Kelce, premiering on October 16th on Prime Video. Okay.
It's amazing that he is doing all this stuff while still being in the league. I feel like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna be slop. It'll be like something your parents chuckle at.
Yeah.
You know, like
if they get on Prime Video.
right. I'll probably never catch an episode, but
No, I'll try to catch a clip.
good for him, I guess.
You'll edit a clip of it eventually and be like, yo, man, this is actually kind of shitty. Not even attempting to be good. And be like, damn. But it is what it is. You know what didn't even attempt to be good either?
What's that?
Borderlands.
Borderlands.
Borderlands is estimated to open below 10 million domestically. The budget was 115 million. It sat for 3 days at 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It is an embarrassing performance so far.
What? You're telling me it has a worse Rotten Tomato score than the Super Mario's Bros? The Super Mario Bros movie with John Leguizamo? Is that what you're telling me?
It's amazing that in a year that we watched Madam Web, that we are about to watch a movie that's gonna be worse than Madam Web.
Stop employing Kevin Hart. Stop it. Como se dice why? Name one thing he's done great in the past 5 years. Actually, you know what? New segment on the podcast. Name an actor's good movie in the past 5 years. I'm going to Kevin Hart. Next, we'll do The Rock eventually. Ray, how many, realistically, comedy specials do you think Kevin Hart has?
Oh, God. 5 or 6.
Wrong. Way wrong.
How many?
That was 5 or 6 when we were in high school. Yeah, you just want to leave that there. We're not going to do that at all. He did Celebrity Squares, 1 episode. Celebrity Game Face, 23 episodes. Celebrity Plank Wars, 1 episode, or 10 episodes, canceled. Die Hard, that series on, it wasn't Roku, it was a different one beforehand. Do you remember the other cheap one that went under? Quibi? No.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that?
Quibi.
Was it Quibi?
Yeah,
it was a Quibi original. That's what Die Hard was with him and John Travolta. Yep. Me Time with him and fucking Mark Wahlberg.
I didn't catch that one either.
Yeah, no one did. It was bad. Kevin Hart's Cold as Balls. You know what I mean? The Real Husbands of Hollywood. He came back for finally. You know, he's more known for his Olympic stuff with Snoop Dogg than he is for anything else.
Definitely.
Night School. Dude, I've gone through, I'm not even shitting you, 10 specials. And we are in 2019 now.
Dog, that's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, Kevin Hart. Go fuck yourself. Stop making stuff, dude. Stop going on TV. Stop it. No, bad. Movie was bad. Anyone that told you otherwise is wrong.
Oh, my God.
Bad.
Oh, fair enough.
My goodness, bro. I'm sorry. It was bad. No. I'm going to the Rotten Tomato score now because I'm fucking livid.
It's not good, man.
No, no one ever expects it to be because it's not. Where's Rotten Tomatoes? Ladies and gentlemen, it is officially broken the 5%. It is at 8%, ladies and gentlemen.
8%. Hey, round.
I believe that's better than Me Time, that one with him and Mark Wahlberg on Netflix.
There we go.
Yeah. So if you guys are wondering, like, our show will be coming probably in about 5 years if they can keep giving Kevin Hart this much money.
No kidding, man.
No kidding. What a disrespect.
Get him in church camp high at this rate.
Dude, you're telling me.
Shit. Let's go the opposite vein, man. Deadpool and Wolverine is breaking some records.
First of all, it hit $1 billion.
It hit $1 billion.
That's a real one, Kevin Hart. That's what a real crowd looks like for success, you fuck. They can be a great executive producer, but if you're on screen and it's failing, it's you.
It's you.
Como se dice why? If Jack Black did an incredible amount of money with Super Mario Bros. As an animated object, for shame. You brought in Cate Blanchett and Jamie Lee Curtis into your filth. For shame.
For shame. I agree.
Yes. But speaking of greatness, congratulations to Sean Levy, Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, Channing Tatum, Wesley Snipes, Chris Evans, Jennifer Garner, Emma Corrin. Mm-hmm. Incredible. Incredible.
Damn good movie.
I loved it.
Yeah. It was what it says. It's the first Marvel film since Spider-Man: No Way Home to gross $1 billion.
Yep.
Second highest grossing film of 2024, and currently it sits as the second R-rated film to cross $1 billion after Joker. So I guess it's the second, number 2. So it's like on its way to beating the Joker to be number 1.
Yep. Good.
Yeah, and it's obviously the highest grossing film in the Deadpool franchise.
Yeah.
Of course.
Which is understandable.
Yeah.
But man, who would have thought?
Us. You talked about it for months.
Yeah, I did.
Said,
Movie of the year.
Billion.
Yeah,
You've
dude,
been talking about it for months.
Yeah. Also, speaking of shit that I was on about, ladies and gentlemen, you remember when I talked about Team USA? You remember I talked about how we were going to kick the shit out of people? Do you not understand that Dougie is Doug Stradamus? I told you we were going to... Oh, my goodness. We went undefeated. Yeah, we had this little slip. LeBron.
I wouldn't call what we did to Serbia or France kicking the shit out of them. But.
I described Steph Curry hitting 9 3-pointers on France in the final gold game. I think that was disrespectful. I think us kicking the shit out of Serbia. I think the South Sudan...
I don't think we kicked the shit out of Serbia. It took a hand of God playing with fucking action figures on the court for us to beat
It took
Serbia.
Bogdanovich to taunt them and then disrespect Carmelo Anthony.
He's always done that, though. That's like old Olympic beef.
And then Melo say, get it done.
Yeah.
And let it be so.
Yeah.
No, man. They were trying.
They were always going to come back. But, I mean, we didn't kick the shit out of them. It took a fucking it was like a final minute.
Yeah, but if you, in all reality, it was a 17-point deficit we came back from and then beat them by like what, 7?
I don't know.
It was like
I don't think it was that big. It was fairly close.
Like it was a 17-point deficit is nothing to shake at, especially
going
towards a gold game. These were the Avengers. This is something that we cannot recreate. This is something that I'm genuinely worried for 2028. Because let's be real,
it's going to be a crazy.
LeBron James is not going to be in the Olympics in 4 years. He's not going to be in the league in 4 years.
Surely
Steph Curry, this is his. He already said this is his first and last time performing in the Olympics. And you know what? He said, "Okay, let me fuck around."
He went off, bro.
He did. You know
that chuck at the end was just insane.
I have done that so many times in the old gym on people, and they have gotten so mad. And that was for the gold. That is the only player in history to ever shoot that shot and it be okay with having 2 of the greatest players of all time.
Right.
2 of the greatest scorers, powerhouses on the line wide open while you're getting double teamed. You just throw that up. That is the only player ever allowed to do that besides Larry Bird.
What an otherworldly feeling, too, getting to root for Steph Curry like that. Because that's not something we've ever experienced.
I know. I'm a Boston fan. Fuck Steph Curry. Until this man said, I'll put it on Team USA, Jerry. Yeah. These colors don't run, motherfucker. Dude. USA. Eat my dick. Everybody else. Man, Noah Lyles. Hey, man, I know you got the gold in the 100, but like you still got bronze. You're still a fucking loser. Man. Sorry, bud. Yeah. You don't get to say, world champion or what? Us, LeBron James. Steph Curry, the real players. You send us to the fucking World Cup? That means nothing to us. The World Cup is nothing. You were talking shit about the World Cup with Austin Reeves. How dare you? You came out to an intro music, jumping up and down, hooting and hollering, got the bronze and said, I got COVID. Go fuck yourself. Wrong. You're a failure and a loser. Not a failure. You're a loser and a sore one at that. Sorry, not a failure. I respect everything you've done for this country in your entirety. You are an incredible Olympian and athlete, one of the greatest of all time. However, how dare you? How dare you poke the fucking bear? And then we had to go pull some shit up like that. And then Ray has the audacity to say, oh, well, we didn't kick the shit out of Serbia. 17-point deficit. They thought it was in the bag.
They were whipping our ass. It's not a comeback isn't kicking the shit out of them.
No, it is because they thought they had it in the bag. You don't understand, dude. They thought it was
cocky, but of course they are. They're Eastern European.
This is the first time Jokic really cared about basketball.
Yeah, he celebrated that bronze harder than any MVP or NBA championship.
Yeah, 100%.
That's the difference between coworkers and friends.
Dude.
You know?
You
don't fuck with none of those guys.
Jamal Murray's an acquaintance. You know what I mean?
Bro, you see his Olympics? He averaged like 5 points a game. Yeah, dude. He did terrible.
Yeah, you know who was also terrible? Diana fucking Taurasi.
Yeah, I heard.
Is this what we're doing, guys? They don't have enough spots. They don't have enough spots. You're worried that she won't get playing time. No one give a fuck about Diana Taurasi's playing time. Are you fucking kidding me? The bitch averaged more fouls than points.
clown.
She pulled a fucking
Clown,
Cortland
bro.
Clark. You're gonna tell me that she averaged more fouls and turnovers, or she averaged more fouls and had the same amount of turnovers as she averaged points? For shame.
It's a disgrace.
It's a disgrace. You don't get to talk all this shit. Oh,
She barely deserves
someone
to be in the league, bro. Much less the Olympic team.
Oh my goodness. Like, I understand you can go drop like 13 right now still in the WNBA, but like, you're talking all this shit how you deserve this spot on the team, and what?
Yeah, you're a legend, but you're Lakers Steve Nash right now. It's time to hang him up.
It's time to hang it up.
You're a legend, but like
a legend.
You're like 41.
We're not denying that you're a legend, that you're not
Caitlin
iconic.
Bust your ass in every way.
It's
okay.
You're bitter.
A legend. Just go out.
You're bitter and hateful. Stop it.
Go out.
No.
Standing tall.
It's bad. It's bad. You don't do that.
Lakers Steve Nash. Come on.
It's okay. You're Brooklyn Nets Jeremy Lin. It's time to hang it up. It's over. You've switched on every single
Clippers
possession.
Paul Pierce. I mean,
hurts, but it's okay. Wizards Paul Pierce still hitting them clutch shots, motherfucker.
Yeah, he was.
In the playoffs.
He was. No, Wizards Paul Pierce. He was still that dude.
Did you call bank? I call gang. You fucking ain't right, baby. You're damn right, my dog. Ooh.
Dude,
anyway,
if I remember right, I watched that game, and then in the same night, it was Joe Johnson hitting that fucking elbow jumper to beat the Clippers, I think. In the same night, in the Sykes break room. So I was working overnight shift, and I was like coming in there to watch the...
I was with Matt, and Matt was like, no, dude, that's stupid. That's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Tommy lost his mind. Someone was like, what is going on? Yeah, dude, it was great. It was great. I was like, I told you.
Dude,
I told you.
It's so good. I watched Joe Johnson hit that shot, and I went out of the break room. I kicked the door open, and I said, ISO Joe, baby. There's 8 people on the floor. It's 2 a.m, you know? And they're just like, shut the fuck up, you know? But I was like clapping. I was like, he did it again. That's Joe Jesus, baby. And they're like, hey, shut the fuck up. Like, they didn't get it, bro.
Oh, dude.
Do you know how special it is for an Arkansas player to play in the NBA for my favorite team? And I watch him hit a jumper like that. I'm kicking the door open. That's ISO Joe.
Oh, my God, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's Joe
great,
Jesus, baby. Do you remember that young player talking about? Was it Jeff Teague maybe talking about Joe Johnson's greatness? Like, ISO Joe, bro. Oh, dude.
Yep.
Oh,
I love Jeff Teague's podcast,
dude.
man.
Jeff Teague is the great. Him giving the real story on Jimmy Butler and the Timberwolves.
Yes, dude.
Absolutely incredible. You gotta put respect on Jeff Teague's name. He wasn't there forever, but he is the best role player there for stories. Does that make sense? But he's also a hooper.
I love that his stories too are like, he's like, fuck that guy, and then by the end he's like, nah, that guy busted my ass.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Every story is that
he
way.
has humility.
I just respect it so much. It's so fucking funny. We're talking about the Olympics.
Yes, the fucking Olympics. Dude.
It's so special, man. Like, me and Dad have got to watch every single men's Olympic basketball game together. And since we moved out there and started building our house on Dad's property, it's just such a special. Like, we watched every March Madness game. We watched every Hogs game, every Sunday night, Monday night football, like every Packers game. It's just so cool to add another one to the list. Like, getting to just fucking veg out for 10 days and watch that much Olympics with Dad. It was just so freaking cool.
It was amazing.
It was awesome, yeah.
You know what? It wasn't amazing? Women's breakdancing.
Yeah, Ray Gunn really
ruined it.
Played in our face, man.
Yeah.
What was that crap?
So now
she hit that one move like. You remember the big comfy couch show where she gets on the floor on the clock and she starts? Yeah, she hit that shit.
So good too. She hit that comfy couch, that comfy clock real quick. I am now announcing my eligibility for the 2028 Breakdancing Olympics for the men.
Have you heard of the jerk?
You guys are in trouble. Oh no, dude.
Daddy?
I'm about to get in. I'm about to do the shape I'm about to get in. You're gonna be like, "What the fuck are you actually doing?" I'm like, I'm going to the Olympics, right? What do you mean,
Daddy, motherfucker?
And no, dude, I'm going back to the original breaking. Like, it's not gonna be just school dance stuff. Like, I'm gonna get in shape. Like, no. I'm back.
I'm down, man.
I'm back to the full floor plan.
Let's document this.
It's gonna be crazy.
That's crazy. I think foolishly, I think. Air pistol, that can't be that fucking hard, man. Like, I could compete. I probably wouldn't medal, but I'm like, I wouldn't embarrass myself.
Yeah.
Air pistol, nah, I could do it.
Fuck out of here.
You know, some little dumb shit like that. Speed walking, give me a year to train. Give me a year, you know?
Dude.
I wanted to speed walk since that Malcolm in the Middle episode. You know what I'm saying?
How?
Like, I'm down.
Yeah, dude.
I'd wipe these fools.
I would, dude. I am aerodynamic as fuck, dude.
Bro, let us make a little YouTube money. Pay David Silva. We'll just form our own 3-on-3
dude,
team.
it's that's
fuck FIBA. We'll go dominate them.
Oh my goodness, the creator. Can you imagine us in the
Silva's
fucking
locking down
creator
Jimmer.
league? Oh, without a
The
doubt.
creator league. That would be crazy.
That
Yeah,
would
that'd
genuinely
be
terrible for us.
That'd be awful.
We'd be like, what's up, guys? We're in the creator, dude. It's like it would be like me going to like the crew league for the rapper league. It's like, what's up, guys? And it's just like I called like Silva and Canning, and then he was like, who else did you bring? I brought the squad. That was supposed to be our friends. But like, yeah, but like,
Do you know any NBA players?
you know, like D1, like no, what? No, why would I know a D1 player? Did they know? Did they bring in NBA players? And it just and it just cuts to
Why do you
like,
have DeMar DeRozan on your team, bro?
oh, you're friends with Swaggy P? Oh, really? Oh, yeah, you know? Oh, that's your cousin. Oh, really?
Shit.
What the fuck is it? First game we go out and bust everyone's ass.
Yeah, we would.
I'm just going.
Silva get to that mid range.
It's over with, dude.
He's cooking them.
It's done with. Canning's like, we're playing for money. He's the great. Finally, I've seen Canning play 3 times for money and play the greatest game I've ever seen in my life in person. Dude, it's like sitting courtside. It's like this man was no dragging foot. Like this man was like just, he's
going
quick.
For it, huh?
Oh yeah, for
I've
money.
never seen him like that.
Oh my goodness, that's why I said Canning and Silva, because I know that those two would take it seriously. But Canning first, because I know for money, for that amount of money, Canning's like, oh, this game's mine. Yeah. No one can beat me out here. This game will be mine. Yeah, I gotta respect it. In other news, ladies and gentlemen, D23 happened. They released a bunch of trailers and teasers for, The Incredibles 3, Toy Story 5, Zootopia 2, Frozen 3, Moana 2, and coming 2025, Lilo and Stitch, the live-action movie. Also, Marvel came out with a panel at D23.
Yeah.
Marvel Animation.
Yes.
And
a lot of news.
Yeah, dude, a lot of stuff for the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. It is officially announced that Coleman Domingo will voice Norman Osborn in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, who was originally rumored to play another variant of Kang to take over in that universe.
Oh, crazy.
That was one of the guys that was going to be like to take over besides him or like Denzel Washington. Those were the two like front runners.
Insane.
So,
who is this guy? What else is he from?
He played someone in Euphoria.
Okay.
That's about it. That's all that I know. Okay. Right. Yeah, I know that he's in Euphoria talking to Zendaya.
That'll be sick.
Yeah, so
cool casting.
Yeah, without a doubt. I cannot wait. The first clip of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man has officially been released to people from D23, and it reveals that Peter gets his spider bite when Doctor Strange and Venom come through a portal fighting along with the spider. What?
Let's see it, man. This could be crazy.
Okay, I guess. Is that what we're okay.
Also, I like this suit. It's very nice suit.
Yes, it's the suit that he had in the live action when Tony Stark found him.
Yes.
It's so great they're putting it to work in the very beginning. I love it.
So dope. Yeah, I'm so excited for that show.
Yeah, you know
when does it drop?
As far as I'm aware, next year.
Next year.
You know what I am excited for though?
Let's hear it.
It's Marvel Zombies.
Yeah, you've talked about Marvel Zombies for a long time.
Since the beginning of the podcast. Yep. And it is officially announced that Marvel Zombies will be a 4-episode TVMA event series. Let's go.
That's kind of crazy.
That's gonna be great. I hope it has nothing to do with the episode from What If. Mm-hmm. I hope it's all of it. I hope it brings in the X-Men. I hope it shows everything.
The whole storyline.
Yes.
What do you think the runtime will be on these?
28 minutes.
Really?
If that. I doubt we'll get 45-minute episodes.
Really?
There's no way.
What's an event TVMA event series? That's what hangs me up. Is that
kind of like Echo? Like it was a limited like it wasn't going to get a second season maybe?
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, because they already announced it wasn't going to get anything with it. And they weren't going to do any more What If series episodes with it because they were doing a series. Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay.
So it is what it is. However, a little bit of news for X-Men 97, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Ooh, buddy. The X-Men will wear Grant Morrison suits in X-Men 97 Season 2. If you don't know what that is, it is the black and giant yellow suit. And I am so pumped. Speaking of What If earlier, What If Season 3 will be the final season. Thank fucking God. Thank God. I'm done. I'm done with it.
You were pretty upset at Season 2.
Yep.
I remember you didn't like much of it.
Nope. Was Como City say trash?
It is kind of amazing that a series with unlimited story potential could just like fail so hard and then only get 3 seasons.
And only stick with like, I don't know, 7 voice actors from the franchise and 7 characters that they're only doing. It's like,
Yeah.
why?
It's so strange, man.
Like
they really fumbled on this.
They only brought in Kalani, something like that. She was a Native American hero.
Mm-hmm.
And in the series, like everyone else was like you already knew as a hero. They were just in a different timeline. And it's so fucking frustrating. It's like, why? You have the entire Marvel universe at your fingertips.
There's no
for what
limit to what you could do.
You now own the Fantastic Four and the X-Men and the Inhumans.
Yep.
What are you doing? What? You could do an entire episode of just like the Civil War episode with all of the X-Men and like the fucking Avengers. You could do so many different things. But no, you had to fuck around. It is what it is. This is why you get 3 seasons and they're going to suck. Just like the second season sucked. Assholes.
Oh, shit, man.
You know what's not? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, before we end this podcast, we are ending it on a final note. Something that has always meant the world to us and the entire world. Ladies and gentlemen, Rachael Lillis, best known as the original voice actor for Pokemon's Misty and Jessie, has unfortunately died at the age of 46 after battling cancer.
R.I.P., man.
R.I.P.
What a legend.
What, dude?
Yeah.
I had the biggest crush on Misty and Jessie.
Oh,
As
both
a
of
kid.
them. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Every freaking kid did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was a knockout growing up. Rachael Lillis.
I don't think I ever saw her until today. But
She was gorgeous.
yeah, what an iconic piece of our childhood. That
Yes,
like
literally.
our generation, everybody had a few of those Pokemon tapes, like with the red cases that you. What are they up here? Yeah, everybody had a couple.
I
of
have
those.
Totally Togepi, which obviously is one of the biggest episodes with Misty. Pikachu Party, the mystery of Mount Moon, and then Seaside Pikachu.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, everybody had them. Like this was just such an iconic part of our generation and our area, I guess.
Yeah.
In the South, like.
Well, without a doubt.
Yeah. She's iconic. Like what a big piece of our childhood that's just now gone. You know,
Yeah.
Kind of sucks.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another incredible episode of Saturday Morning Cartoons. I am your host, Doug McDoubles, and next to me is the greatest co-host of all time, my best friend indeed, Ray McFlurry II. Please drink plenty of water, be safe, and we will see you guys next time.
Hey, what happened? Why are those squiggles on the screen?
Those are called end credits, Patrick.
And credits? But I don't want it to end!